this early afternoon. And of course, at 4 o'clock, we're going to have a Super Saturday session that's run by Samantha Chan and Steve Barron. So without any further ado, we're going to start the recap. Keep the Q&A active. Drop in where you're tuning in from, first of all. And then if you do have any questions with relation to, with regards to what I'm going to be presenting and what Andreas is going to be presenting, by all means, let's keep this Q&A active. It's a very, very useful tool. It's actually helping us to make those sessions, to make those corporate updates a little bit better, as well as leadership and affiliate updates. So for those of you who somehow missed the call that we had, or two calls actually, one yesterday and one the day before, we're going to do a very, very quick recap. Again, so you all know that we've got a new rank called a Rising Star. Marty, we corrected that. There's no A anymore. So again, everybody starts as a member. Everybody starts when the moment you create your free account, you are at that point a member. That's the step one. That's the initial rank that everybody has. And then when you meet certain requirements, you become a star. Then we've got Rising Star. That's a brand new one. Superstar, All-Star. That replaces our Director 5K. And then, of course, we've got the Director ranks, but we have renamed them slightly. So it's the Director 1, Director 2, Director 3, Director 4, Director 5, Director 6, and then Director 7. What we've changed, because there was a lot of confusion. So what effectively you're seeing here is a result of a feedback that we've received from all of you guys over the course of these past 12 months. We've run this compensation plan, the career plan, for a period of 12 months, and we've noticed that there are things that are causing confusion, that are just raising too many questions. And that's why we've made changes to requirements, we've made changes to names, just to be sure that there is no confusion at all. So the first 4 ranks, the star ranks, are all permanent ranks. Once you achieve them, you cannot go back, you cannot slip. The moment you become All-Star, that's the minimum rank that you will forever have. That's always going to be a minimum rank. The directors, there is a monthly requirement in terms of sales volume that you have to do in order to maintain or progress. If you don't, of course, you're going to go backwards. Now, the names, and we all feel that it makes a lot more sense, and we're hoping that you agree as well. The names are associated with access to the downline matching bonus that you get, that you receive when you reach those ranks. Director 1, so that's 1 generation of the downline matching bonus. Director 2, 2 generations. Director 3, 3 generations, etc. It just makes more sense. There's not going to be this confusion anymore with, okay, so it's Director 20K, but I need to do 30K in volume. Where does that make sense? We got this feedback. We know that it wasn't very clear before. That's why we've made those slight changes. It will be easier. You're just going to know, even saying things, it's going to roll off the tongue very, very easily as well. Now, I'm going to go slightly deeper, but I will be revealing things section by section. So these are the requirements. For the star, it's exactly the same. To become star rank member, you need to have at least $100 super pack, and you need to have somebody on your left, somebody on your right from your personal team with $100 super pack as well. That's it. And the weekly binary cap, exactly the same, 500. And when you do that, you activate the binary bonus. Nothing changed at all. The name stays, the requirements stay, everything is the same. Now the Rising Star, that's the rank in between. That's a new one that we have. So we have effectively 4 star ranks, as you know. So Rising Star, you need to have at least $100 super pack, and you need to have star rank in order to become Rising Star. Now, that's actually not correct. I don't know why it's there. It's this one. Okay, it is. It's supercode that activates. Okay, gosh. Yes. That threw me for a second. Yes, so you need to have 4 members on at least $100 super pack, and no more than 3 would be on a single leg. So of course, logical, when you become star first, you're going to have somebody on your left, you're going to have somebody on the right. It's just how it is. And so then if you just place 2 more people on either of the legs, or do one more there, so you have 2 on each, up to you, you'll become rising star. What we've done here, this confused me with superstar because the requirement is a little bit similar. Now, what we've done here is we wanted ranks to be more aligned with what bonuses you're activating when you hit those ranks. It's almost like when you hit that rank, that automatically means that you've activated this many income bonuses. That's what we wanted to do. The weekly binary is 1,000. So it's in between how it was before, because before star was 500 and superstar was 2,000. Rising star just slots right in the middle of that. And then, so that's the minimum that's going to happen. That's the very minimum, that you're going to have the supercode 100 and you're actually going to receive your first bonus. So that's what's going to happen. It's not, you will not just activate it, but you will actually, when you have 4, you would have received your first supercode commission. That's what we wanted to do. We didn't want to celebrate the activation, but we wanted to celebrate the money coming in to you. That's how these are structured. So superstar. Now this one requires a 500 super pack. And of course you need to be a rising star in order to achieve that as well. That's how it's always going to be. And so that's where you see that kind of threw me a little bit, because this one, the minimum is also 4 people, but they need to be, 3 of them have to be on a public leg, at least 3 on a public leg, at least 1 on a private leg, and they have to have 500 super packs minimum for you to achieve the superstar rank. Again, 2,000 is the weekly cap. And now I'm hoping that it makes sense what I just explained before, that we wanted this to link with activation of bonuses or actually being paid. So by the time you will achieve this rank, you would have definitely activated supercode 100 and 500. Then when you become superstar, you will activate the direct matching bonus. And then because of that specific requirement, you will also activate the pool bonus. That's what's going to happen, because you're going to have your 3 people on a public leg. So that's what we wanted to do. And the whole focus in all the training that we are going to be doing is to be championing this rank, superstar. It's always going to be just about superstar. Become superstar and create as many superstars as you can in your team. And that's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole philosophy of how we're going to be conducting training sessions. Of course, lead generation, everything else, that's going to be part of it. But we don't need to be diluting our focus on what rank is the most important in a company. It's the superstar. Now, once you are superstar, you have a 500 super pack, and you have 3 superstars in your personal team. It doesn't matter where. As long as you have 3 superstars in your personal team, then you will become all-star, and the weekly binary cap is $3,000. And then there is something that we're adding to the all-star rank in terms of bonuses and what it does, but we cannot we cannot reveal it just yet. It's just going to be a little bit too much. We don't want to be throwing too much stuff at you. Now, I've completed this already for the director. I didn't have it 2 days ago, but now I have. So to become director 1, you need to be all-star. You need to be all-star rank. The requirements are the same as they were before. So $10,000 in volume and no more than 40% of that coming from a single leader leg. It's exactly the same. The weekly cap is 10,000. And then what you get is, again, director 1 generation of the downline matching bonus. Super simple. It just makes sense now. It's one of those things that kind of feel obvious right now. Why didn't we call them like that before? Sometimes you need to just be in the live environment and let that breathe and live for a little while so that you collect enough data, enough feedback from all of you guys so that we make those changes. Director 2, 30,000 in sales volume. Again, there will be no more confusion. Okay, director 20K and 30,000 in volume. We had this confusion. A lot of people just were wondering, okay, I have 20,000 in volume. Why am I not directed 20K? Because you need 30,000. We had that a lot. Weekly cap, 20,000. Everything stays. Everything stays exactly the same. Director 3 All-Star 100K. Director 4 All-Star 200K requirement, 50K. We kept them exactly as they were before. The generations will show up in just a moment. So 2 generations, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's exactly the same, no changes. The only thing that we did to the directors is we just renamed them just a little bit. Again, it's the same thing. And there were so many discussions happening behind the scenes. How should we call our new ranks? Because, of course, we are a gaming company, so we wanted to have some ranks that are associated with the gaming space. And actually, frankly speaking, the first 4 very much are. Star, Rising Star, Superstar, and All-Star. You see those ranks in sports, and you see those ranks in the gaming space. And that's going to be probably 95% of our network who will be on those 4 ranks. And then the director ranks, we wanted people who stepped up to the leadership role, to have this prestigious name associated with the rank, rather than calling you guys a platinum or sapphire or ruby and all these crazy, funny, precious metals that don't really mean anything to anybody. And there's just almost like that negative association with those precious metal type of ranks these days. That's why we decided to keep them as directors, and I think it's a much better decision, and easy again, because we already wanted to think about, that's actually the next one. We wanted to think about the things like recognition badges, certificates. Like what if we only have a very tiny space and somebody is director 2? Simple. We're just gonna put D2 on that recognition badge, on that square, on something that you could potentially add to your social media profile. Very, very simple, very easy, very practical. Even if we decided at some point in the future to have, again, physical things, like some companies do rings, it will be easy to put D2, D5 on the ring. Very, very cool stuff. That's why we did that. Now, benefits of packages. How much time do we have? Because this is going to be a little bit heavy potentially. So I'm going to go quickly through this. Now, as a member with no package, you will only have access to the direct bonus. And I'm saying only in the quotation marks because not many companies allow you to earn money without actually spending any money. So we are already doing way more than anybody in the profession. Anybody who is in direct sales or in this type of distribution model. And right now, of course, you know that the direct bonus is 20%. So if somebody starts right now and enrolls just one person who buys a 500 super pack, they will get $100 commission, and then they can buy a super pack for themselves. Like anybody can start this business with no money, guys. Massive thing. So the $10 mini pack, you get credits, a few credits, few tokens, of course, access to the direct bonus, and then you're going to have access to the mini pack control center. No matter what type of super pack or super pack pro you're going to buy, if you want to have access to the mini pack control center, you have to buy the $10 pack. We will not have it included as a bundle because that just completely disrupts what we've just created with the mini wallet control center. It would just completely break that whole program. That's why the mini pack is optional. We're not forcing anybody to go down that path, but if they wanted to, they need to purchase that separately. So, and now, of course, super packs, you can see very clearly, and that's potentially something that we've been missing. We've not been highlighting clearly enough just how different, apart from all the extra credits and tokens that you get with the 500 pack, with 500 super pack, just how different it is in terms of things that you get, things that you receive and activate. So that's why I decided to list them here. It's not just more credits and tokens, exponentially more, but you get access, of course, to the super code 500, Supercode 100 and 500 included, and you will be able to activate the super pool bonus by placing 3 people on a public leg, 3 people, and then bigger packages, there will be even fewer number. And again, when you have that 500, that's something that's all that you need. Of course, that's a partial requirement to activate the direct matching bonus, 500 package, and becoming superstar, and then downline matching bonus, all ranks. Essentially, you don't ever have to go higher than 500 to be able to activate all the ranks in the business. There's no, okay, you need 2,500 to become that rank. You need 5,000 to become that rank. 500, that's all you need to go all the way up to in terms of the career plan. Of course, different ranks come with different and additional benefits. So that's why I'm going to highlight them very quickly as well. Now, the biggest change, and Andreas presented a lot. That's why we decided to release 2 additional sessions, and that's why I'm summarizing them right now. Because you may have missed that big announcement that we are now preparing to turn all of the packages into bundled packages in terms of supercode. So every package includes all the smaller supercodes as well. So 1,000 would include 1,000 supercode and smaller. So 500 and 100. 2,500 will include 2,500 supercode and smaller. 1,500 and 100. That's how they now work. So the staircase requirement or the staircase model in terms of buying packages will be removed. If you are brand new and you want to purchase a 1,000 pack, a super pack, or 2,500, you will be able to do that straight away. You do not have to follow the, again, we need a couple of weeks to make all of those changes. So we are still going to be on the old model for just a little bit, but we want to make sure that everybody understands what's coming. So again, that you're going to have all of them included, easier access to the super pool, because you just need 2 people on a public leg in order to do that. But of course, you would have placed 3 anyway to activate the superstar, your superstar rank. Now the direct matching bonus, downline matching bonus, all ranks the same thing. So it's always the bigger the package. So if you go for the big pack, everything that is in a smaller pack is included plus more, and it just goes like that. So 2,500, everything that was in the 1,000. Of course, you're getting more credits, you're getting more tokens, and you're getting access to the supercode 2,500, and you can activate the performance pool, the super pool bonus easier because you just need 1 person on a public leg over 500 or bigger. Easy, simple. You are brand new, it may be a little bit too much, but these things, believe me, you can understand them pretty quickly. Now, the pro packages, all the benefits from the super packs, and again, the same thing with the supercodes. Supercode 5,000 plus all the smaller ones included. And what I haven't actually said just yet during this session, these supercodes, they do not just help you with the qualification as your first 3 to activate that particular supercode. They're actually paying out commission. So if somebody in your downline buys a 2,500 package, there is a possibility, depending on where they are, that that purchase would release a supercode 100, supercode 500, supercode 1,000 to you. That you could get $100 commission, supercode 1,000, because somebody purchased a 2,500 super pack. That's what can happen. So it's a massive bonus. You see that our compensation plan shifted towards supercodes quite a bit more together with those changes, and it's going to be really, really cool. The pro packs, they come with access to the downline matching bonus. If you purchase a 5,000 pro pack, super pack pro, you're going to get access to the downline matching bonus even without being a director 2 in this situation. You don't have to be. You can be member, you can be star, rising star, whatever. But if you have that pack, you will receive the downline matching bonus, 2 generations of that. And that's only for 6 months. And then during that period, hopefully you will get to that to get to that level in terms of sales volume, get to the director 2 to then carry on enjoying 2 generations. Of course, you're going to have option to renew that, and that's optional. And it's the same with other Super Packs Pro. 10,000 comes with 3 generations, and of course, additional super codes. The 25,000 comes with 5, not 4. 5 generations of the downline matching bonus, valid for 6 months only. So that's you got enough time again to get yourself to the director 5 to enjoy 5 generations of the downline matching bonus. And then the last one, 50,000 super packs, all the super codes, including smaller, and then 6 generations. Now, the last one, before Andreas takes over, is the rank advancement benefits. These are only some that I'm going to highlight here. We're still working on some, but we're still making calculations. So this is just something that you're going to see very, very soon. What you are receiving every time when you rank advance is additional tokens. And we're going to basically count, okay, what is the highest package that you have? If you have a $100 super pack and $500, how many tokens did you receive with the 500? 10,000? We're going to give you 10% extra. You're going to get 1,000. So when you become a star, you will get 1,000. When you become a rising star, you will get 1,000. When you become all-star, you will get 1,000. I'm going to talk about superstar in just a second. So that's what you're getting. Of course, you can always decide to increase a package. If you know that, a little trick, a little tip. If you know that you're just about to rank advance, you could purchase another package just before, because you know that you're going to get 10% from the highest package that you hold. So if you decided to buy 1,000 super pack, whatever tokens you received, bonus tokens you received on a 1,000, you're going to get 10% from that. So that's how it works. Now, the superstar is special. And again, as I said, it's always going to be special. It's always going to be the rank that we're going to champion. And this is the one that will actually give you the cash bonus. It's not just going to be one sum, one time, but you will actually receive, of course, by becoming a superstar, you will activate the pool. It's just how it is, because you're going to have 3 people on your public leg with a 500 or more. So we're going to give you 3 pool points, and you will enjoy that passive income that comes from a pool for a period of 30 days. And you're going to have 3 pool points that will be paying you money, that you can withdraw your money for a period of 30 days. So this is that additional bonus, super cool, and of course 10% extra tokens as well. Director 1 to 6, 20% extra tokens, and the legend is 40%. We are working on something else for the director packs that will be very, very cool. But again, we don't want to reveal a little bit too much. So there will be further announcements to do with rank advancement benefits for the directors. So that's it from my side.